reading Cool Shock BT, a series by Hirohiko Araki of JoJo fame. I sure hope you know by looking at this. If you don't, I don't know anything about this. I don't even know if this was before or after Bow or anything. I don't know when this came out. We're getting into it. I don't know a goddamn thing. I guess I know this symbol comes from Cool Shock BT. That's all I knew already going into it, and it's already right there on the cover. No idea what the fuck the title means at all. Cool Shock BT. He's got a handprint there in his hand. Squirrel with him. Yeah, looking Dio-esque, but a little bit more redheaded. Yeah. I don't get the vibes that he's going to be, I don't get the vibes, knowing this is around the time of part 1, I'll use that as an example. I don't get the vibes this is a Jonathan-esque character. I don't get the vibes this is a Dio-esque character. I'm getting the vibes that it's something in between. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even think of a character to really equate it to. But, okay, big old trench coat and some capsule balls or something. This one looks like it's like popped open or something. But yeah, very clean art for this time. I mean, again, I have no idea actually when this came out. Okay, so this is his first serial manga. He did a one-shot Poker Under Arms, but then yeah, well I guess yeah, then he made his debut with the same story. But anyway, this is his first serial manga. Then it was Battle the Visitor was next year, and then JoJo came a few years later. Okay, and part 6 of Zero Stone Ocean is currently being serialized to great acclaim. Okay, so this is coming out when part 6... Wait, what part of this is... This is a re-release in Japan, I assume? This is like, they put it together into a volume finally or something? I don't know, but yeah, so that also might be why we get, why this... I don't know, can Araki still draw like this? I don't know if he physically can at part 6. So, I don't know. And yeah, so many arrows, Poker, which was kind of his other series as well, Poker Under Arms, so, and a devil-like thing, which he looks kind of like a devil Akuma, sort of, right here, maybe. Okay, yep, okay, this is BT, this is our main character, BT, I assume. He's all chained up, and he's going to, I'm not sure where he is, but it looks like he's going to do a, escape artist sort of thing, do the Houdini. BT is here! And is this his family? Or who the hell are these people? Grandma and brother? I don't know. Okay, when I first met him, I assumed BT. It was on 13/13, on Friday the 13th. What the hell? Okay, so these are already our 3 covers we saw on the cover. The 3 characters we saw on the cover. What the hell? I like the sound effects, very, rigid. Okay, so yeah, are you his grandmother? What? The eggs are coming out! They're being born! What? Okay, eggs come out of his mouth. But, okay, yeah, he's just messing with them. Just sleight of hand. Only one of them is in my mouth. The rest are hidden up my sleeve. Okay, yeah, so he's a magician. Okay. Cool shock? He's cool, he gives you a shock. And that's the first chapter. And that was the first chapter. Okay. Insane. What the fuck was Weekly Shonen Jump doing before? Alright, part 2, the summer camp incident. And yeah, this is very Koichi kind of character. Previously, you saw me introduce my friend BT, just his initials. I won't say his real name, but I've decided to tell you more. Okay, certain sources say BT... This is a translation note. Certain sources say BT comes from Buichi Terasawa, author of Cobra. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is at all. So I thought I'd keep going in order and talk about what happened at summer camp. Okay, well, fully prepared to accept the wrath of all those who were involved. Okay. This is the kind of societal scale. Touch this dynamite and it'll explode. Absolutely zero guilt, foul-mouthed, demon-possessed, calculated. Biggest in this modern world has seen juvenile delinquency-filled, cold-blooded story. Okay. One second. This is the kind of societal scale. Touch this dynamite and it'll explode. Absolutely zero guilt, foul-mouthed, demon-possessed, calculated. Biggest this modern world has seen. Juvenile delinquency-filled, cold-blooded story. It better have all that. We're gonna come back to this and checklist it. It better have this all. Okay, let's see what's at summer camp. Okay, they're absolutely lying to this kid. Absolutely lying to him. Yeah, he ran away. And stomps on a beetle. Okay, they're gonna fuck with him. Yep. Okay, so we should keep doing the same thing. Also, very like Toriyama-esque as well. Like, this guy definitely feels like a Toriyama character. It's very interesting seeing this, like, inspiration. Because, yeah, like, his style in part 1 of JoJo is very already refined to the Araki style. So it's cool seeing here that it's much more in style of a lot of the mangakas that were really popular around this time. But yeah, girls love him, as always. Alright, they're going to try and trip him, and what the hell even happened here? It looks like an explosion. Okay, so yeah, I guess they did just trip him. I guess that was just they tripped him. But praying mantis. Okay, yeah, so we're doing like a metaphor here. Praying mantis strikes at the grasshopper. And likewise, never mind, no, he kicks the logs out of her hands. Carry our one before yours. Are they gonna be able to tell it's your wood? Okay. Eventually, you're too different from me. Eventually, I fall among the nobles. God, this kid. This fucking kid. As a noble, I cannot take orders from you. I will not take orders from you. I won't have anything to do with you. Okay, what are these panels? These are worse than Rocky's normal me going, what is happening in these panels? I think this is just, he's approaching. Yeah, he's winding up. Okay. And then, boom! Damn, they all look like action figures. Again, it's so different from Rocky's style. You know, honestly, if I, like, aside from the cover, I don't know if I would have been able to say this is Araki's, thing. Like, this is a Araki series. It actually doesn't look super Araki art. But, I mean, maybe shit like this would make me go like, oh, that's gotta be fucking Araki. But, and he's got 3D written on his shoe. Unless that's just, okay, no, I see. That's just a joke. Like, this panel's in 3D because he's bursting out of the panel. It's not there, so. Yeah, they hate his eyes so much. Yeah, kicking him while he's down. And now he's getting kicked too. And he just sits upright. Is he demon possessed? Those swine. They think they can do this. Okay, what are you gonna do to them? And once again. Okay, trying to put a dragonfly down someone's pants. Jesus. Can't believe I've never seen that. Oh, yeah, he's still bleeding. Okay, oh, there's the lines, or the patterns. Okay, so he's gonna put a hornet down his pants or something? Is this a fucking death hornet or whatever the hell it's called? Murder hornet? That shit. Okay, giving it some anesthetic. Anesthesize whatever a fucking hornet. Yeah, it's gonna sting over and over and over. Okay, yeah. I mean, they're the murder hornet, I assume, if it can kill you in a sting. And this one is just an asshole. Okay, gonna put it in his pocket. So then, okay. Yeah, hope the timing's correct there. What? Okay, and there was a knife in his pocket as well. Here, we'll explain how a 12-year-old was able to capture this extremely dangerous hornet. If you try this at home and end up getting stung to death, we're not responsible. Shonen Jump was a different time, man. Shonen Jump was a different time. First, the great Asian hornet is a carnivore that takes the meat of other bugs and small animals back to its nest in little ball shapes. Also, it seems like Araki has been obsessed with this from the get-go. Okay, wait. It's a carnivore that takes the meat of other bugs and small animals back to its nest in little ball shapes. Jesus Christ. So, take a frog with its skin peeled and hang it somewhere like on a tree branch. The hornet will appear and start making its ball. While its attention is on the frog, catch it. Use a glass jar, for example. After you've caught it, bring it to the campfire. The gas will knock it out. That's not anesthesia. I've never been to the doctor and they said, put your head in this fire. Caution, if you see this hornet any other time, run! The chances are that it will sting you. The chances that it will sting you are very high, and its sting is very powerful. Power enough to lower your blood pressure and give your heart seizures. Okay, so that's how it, like, kills you. Want to know why I'm telling this? Wait, you were telling him this? Or were you just like, you don't want I'm telling you all this? I don't know. But, okay, I'll go try it. Okay, yeah, he helped him, so. Your nose is still bleeding. He's kind of demented. He's evil. I mean, yeah, going through all this is crazy. And oh, he's reading a Cujo book. Or I guess he's just reading Cujo. What am I talking? I thought it was a reference to JoJo Cujo. I was like, wow, how would that possibly be? I didn't think it was a reference. I thought it was like a, you know, he just liked the name all the way back here. But no, of course, Cujo. Also, I didn't think about the name Cujo probably comes from Cujo. It's fucking Araki. He loves that shit. He loves Stephen King. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, the buzzing. Okay, and you can hear that it's coming from his pocket. I mean, it probably is pretty loud. I wonder what will happen when I stick my hand in there. Okay. Stop. What is wrong with you? You are the dumbest. Still sifting around? I don't feel anything. Oh, it's empty? Okay, their names are Black Mountain, Red River. Okay. But okay, it was in his pocket. Okay, and it's latched onto his finger. Oh, did it? Okay, it chewed off the meat on his hand, rolled it up into a little ball. Oh my god. He put it in the wrong pocket. And, like, we're showing him. But I want to go back to make sure. He was the one, BT was the one who put it in the pocket, right? He didn't give it to the other kid and say, you put it in the pocket. No, yeah, okay, he put it in the pocket. So, just put it in the wrong pocket. I think, you know, maybe it was the right pocket. Oh, he's crying over a bee sting. He got his hand degloved. But yeah, it wasn't a mistake. What in... Oh, that's fireworks. What the hell? That's fireworks? That's interesting. Never seen that. Okay, somebody was stabbed with the knife that was in his pocket. Okay, it wasn't me. Then, okay, Akagawa's the real culprit. He did it. Okay, yeah, he's even saying it. What, because he, like, made fun of him? Yeah, there's such thing as friendship and trust between pigs. Okay, yeah, just whispered something into his ear. What did you tell him? Oh, that he put it in his pocket. Right, yeah, that would make sense. Okay, I see. And now, oh, what is seed? The fucking go. Or that's not the go. It's the, what would it be, the do. Then yeah, I like the way he's drawing these fireworks. It's really interesting. And okay, it's true. He did put a dragonfly in his pocket earlier today. So yeah, okay, dope plan. Wait, what? We're just doing another. Okay, just a magic trick corner. It wasn't in the chapter, but. Oh, okay, you're Koichi too? Okay, got it. Yeah, Rocky just really liked that name. I, Koichi, thought I'd show you a trick you can do for anyone, anytime, anywhere, with little to no practice needed. No practice needed. Go get me a coin. Coin obtained. I got a loony or a toonie, something. Tell them I'm only doing this once, okay? And show them the palm of your hand. Make a fist, open it, and there's a coin. Anyone who sees it wants you to do it again, but you can't, or you'll ruin the trick. You can only do it once. Hide the coin between your index and middle finger so it can't be seen from your palm. Okay, right, so this is actually pretty simple. And then when you make the fist... like that. Easy peasy, baby. No practice needed. No practice needed. No practice. No coin anymore. Fuck that. I absolutely can't. Part 3. The Prank Corpse Incident. Okay, we're gonna prank somebody with a fake corpse, I assume. Okay, but yeah, BT and fucking Slappy here. Sometimes I kind of like to think about stuff. Like money, you know? A long time ago, people used shells and rocks for currency, right? Who in the world was the first person to come up with that? I mean, what if it was just some swindler guy with a shell was like, hey, this is valuable, and then just started using it, seeing if people would fall for it. Swindlers. They'll be on the earth forever, I'm sure of it. Anyway, right, let's talk about this prank corpse incident. What is, you just got a glove laying on the floor? This is such a weird room, just to get, this is so empty. Okay, on a bench with a ventriloquist doll. Is this the same guy that got stabbed? Is this the same guy that got stabbed? It just says real this guy in, so I don't think so. Wait, huh? So you got some idea about what to do with date? A very good idea. What? What was that? Wait, what? You didn't realize? Oh my god. What is this situation? He reeled this guy in quick, but not with the dummy, just as in like he just said, hey, I can help you with a date or something? But, you got some crud in your eyes, bub. Just tell me how we're gonna get date. What? Are you like a fucking caveman? Look at my pulse. Okay, yeah, feel the heartbeat. Oh, but no, he can't feel the heartbeat. And he can stop his heartbeat on demand. Ta-da! What? The egg. What does the egg have to do with this? Just put this ping pong ball under your armpit and kind of squeeze. Okay, I see. Cool. Okay, it must be Date, not date, Date. Because we can give Date his just due. His just due. And get $1,000 while we're at it. And that's a lot of money at this time too, even more. Okay, now we got your attention. So yeah, just how are we going to use this trick against Date? Maybe I should go back in time to explain to you just who Date is. Yes, please. 39 steps. Okay. Okay, so he joined the drama club. It's nice seeing him laugh. What is this makeup too? It's very... I like it. I don't know what the hell it is. And yeah, he has this like... When he gets pissed off, he like tugs on his ear. That jerk says that about the drama club. And what is he doing with Aiko? Is that a girl you like? Okay, yes, it seems like, yeah, he's into Aiko. Yeah, he's so pissed. He's going, Steve's coming out. Oh, yeah. He's, yeah, so much more, like, I thought he was going to be super stoic, but yeah, he's very, very, like, he's got a lot of personality. Okay, yeah, so he's been bullying BT still. Like, yeah, it's not like BT is, like, always, you know, getting one up on everybody. Like, you know, it's not a constant... I thought it was going to be like that off the second chapter, but he's still getting bullied, and, you know, it happens daily and doesn't do much about it until it builds and builds. He's got musical ability to the likes of Paul McCartney, and is as handsome as James Dean. He's got Woody Allen's humor. My button lost his shirt. Yeah, just like Woody Allen. He lives at a temple and he's rich. He's pretty much Superman. God damn. So how are we gonna get him with this corpse trick? And oh, he aimed for my ear. But okay, I guess he's just pissed. But I wasn't sure if it was gonna have something to do with something important. But I was just like, you hit my ear and I hate you. Yeah, and so we got a dummy. We got a fucking dummy. What are we doing with this? What in the hell just happened here? He just like stumbled back? Okay, got dizzy for a sec. I'm fine now. Huh. What? Okay, what the hell was that about? Okay, he's just going and swinging. He's gonna try and fight him. But okay, yeah, he's gonna act like that he's gonna get killed or something. And okay, oh damn, impressive. And okay, yeah, stomp on it. And okay, God, I love the way they're bending. And then okay, slip on the rocks. Whoa! And Slant hits his head on the rock. Might actually die here. Now it's your turn, BT. I think I understand now how BT wants to use the trick. It's just that I don't understand if BT is going to involve Aiko. And you're about to see some unexpected development. Okay. Thank you. Bird lands, acorn drops, rolls over. Okay. Cool setting. Yep. Tiffy's actually dead. Yeah, we're not even doing the trick. Okay, wait, maybe? What the hell is this? Date had completely fallen into BT's trap. The blood was just red ink, and we used the pulse trick. Oh, right, yeah, that pulse trick. We even put this thick kind of paper under his shirt so you couldn't hear his heartbeat. Date thought he was dead. Okay, damn. What is this? I guess this is the red ink? I guess? I'm not sure. But anyway, so was it purposeful that he was supposed to hit his head on the rock? I don't know. Just thought of this. There's one thing we could do. Then once we saw it right, the cops came here. They think he just tripped by himself. So, yeah, of course. But keep quiet and $1,000. Why do we have this ventriloquist dummy? All right, yeah, $1,000 deal. Second condition. Yeah, never go near Aiko again. Why? That's the condition. Okay. Then, what, are they running away or something? Okay. Oh, yeah. The fucking, fly on his eye. Yeah, such a good actor. No, he actually is dead. Okay, and they were recording him too. God damn. Both the tape and camera are broken. Oh, they put him in him? What the fuck? Idiot. Uh-oh. And now, yep, people coming, I think, or something. No, I don't know. What are these things? What is this? It's just a bunch of cups? I don't know what the fuck that is. It's just a bunch of, like, potted plants or something. I don't know. Yeah. How the fuck are you guys gonna... Okay, now the whole team's here. My god. Did that guy come back with everybody? Holy shit. Okay. Okay, yeah, you're just gonna blame it on the... Oh my god, turn it around. This is incredibly clever. Okay. The charm. What about the charm? Yeah. Knocked it off during the fight. Divine spirit of the charm, teach us the truth. Rubs his arm with it. Was foe. It was Dante. I'll never forgive him. How? How did you manage this? What was this? I don't understand. What's going on? Oh, was he just sleeping? He was just sleeping. Oh my god. Do we get the $1,000? Afterthoughts. So glad this incident is over. Ninamori went to the doctor who said this. Ninamori seemed to have suffered slight trauma to the brain after his kendo match to Date. Later during the fight, this made him pass out and he appeared dead. The doctor said that things like being unable to read a pulse are common with accidents like these, but BT saw his pupils and mistook him for being dead. Ninamori checked into the hospital the next day. Okay, very thorough explanation. And that was not even the end of the chapter. That was just a little afterthought. We're still going. How you like it so far? Yeah, okay, yeah, still worked out there. Alright, our skin writing trick. Use an object like a toothpick to scratch letter out into your skin, then use something like a piece of cloth to rub your arm thoroughly. Whatever you wrote should appear in blood-red letters, even if you don't use summon or charm to do it. Okay. Oh, it's just that simple, so he just like, yeah, like it looks like marker, but I think that's way more the like font they chose. But yes, I assume it's, yeah, you just like making enough. Do you have to like draw blood or something? I don't think so. Like, yeah, I don't know. I assume not, but yeah. Anyway, he had that all prepared too. He had that fucking prepared. Alright, what's some spoon tricks? 1. Clasp a spoon with both hands as shown in the picture. Push downwards to the table. Make it bend. There's the danger that the waitress at the restaurant will dash over scream, "What are you doing?" and throw a glass of water at you. But go and straighten the spoon back to normal. Oh, okay, I see. Cool, yeah. So, because you're covering with both hands, you just pretend to bend it. Yeah, that one's nice. That's cute. Yeah, it's best to be sure to say while doing the trick. Okay, chapter 4, or part 4, the 2 old guys incident. Okay, they're on a tandem bike. I don't even think you can reach those pedals, Koichi. I do not. But I do love this chibi form. They're so cute. I just told them to say, adults, they're the problem. We biked to this lake, think we did some fishing. What happened? The 2 old guys incident. Okay, I love that we just keep in universe saying like, all right, yeah, it was that incident. All right, just fishing, caught a nice fish. Doing some magic, and then oh whoa, it's gone now. It's on your hat. Ha ha ha. How do you do that? Because yeah, he drops it in there, then he shuts it. Then I guess he says it makes him look up, even though he didn't look up. I don't know. Alright, and then here's the old man with the fucking heart Hitler mustache. Okay. Okay, he was using 2 fish, but there wasn't another fish in the bucket. So, he wasn't using 2 fish. Are you 2 all alone? Oh, 10! Is that his name or something? No work, no wife, no kids, and I want to get away from it all. Come here! And then he's looking at what? His mustache? His Hitler mustache? Oh, it's a fake mustache, I see. And okay, their bike is exploded. Being taken apart. Okay, he's distracting them while they're going to steal their bike. Some guys just supplying our bikes. Strange. Well, okay, why do we just have Nazis here? What the hell is happening? Okay, who the hell are you, Imperial spies? They were Nazis. That is Hitler. You're prisoners of war. What? This is just Dragon Ball now. I'm the leader of this entertainment camp. Major, restrain those 2. Is this an insane man? What is happening? Okay. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. He's just drowning him in a pool, in a puddle. Now we don't have to use those cats and dogs anymore. Dog skeleton? Wait, what? You were just torturing dogs? Guz? Just for fun? What the hell is happening? Okay, yeah, you call me Highness. Yeah, he's got to be on a power trip or he's insane. I don't know. Where did he get a Nazi uniform? Okay, let's make a bet. Oh, just a small bet. Okay, see a citizen's car parked ahead. Driver of the car is fishing right now. I've never seen him here before today. Now, this is the bet. When he gets back, he's got two choices. He's going to go right or left. You choose. That's it. Just pick right or left. Yeah, can we trust that you don't know this guy? Hurry up, we're going to cut open your friend's nose. Okay, left. So, he's going to run over there. Cut a... What the fuck? He just stabs a knife into a post, grabs a rope, ties the rope to the car, give it a little slack, ties it around his feet. Okay, wait. If you're right, you all go free. If not, we're gonna get dragged. Okay, the car will go left, and that knife will cut the rope tying you to the car. But if you're wrong, well, it's your fault. We don't hold any responsibility. Fair bet. Okay. He's walking back to his car. Doesn't even notice the rope, and he's in on the right side. Well, it wasn't what side he gets in on the car or what side he leaves. When he gets back, he's got two. Is he gonna go right or left? Okay, yeah. So when he leaves, I see. So it's not which side of the car he gets in, but which direction he leaves in. Okay. What is this fucking character as well? This Popeyes-ass character. Okay. So, crushes his watch. Could he use it to cut the rope? Maybe? Maybe not? Okay, now the car starts going. He's got a little piece of glass, and there it goes. Oh my god. Man, Araki's vehicle panels are crazy. Okay, the rope starts getting pulled, yanked, dragged along. This guy's got to notice eventually, right? Even if we started getting dragged. Okay, a tire flew off? Or no, it's the car turning. Insane, Araki. Insane choice. It turned left. Did he, pop a tire with the fucking, glass or something? And then, grizzle, until it pops, snaps. God, that's cool. The, connecting line doing, a big Z. He did that before, too. Interesting. Never seen another manga could do that. Okay. But why'd he go left? Oh, okay, so it's looking at the car, you can tell it's from S City, and you have to take that left to go there, and it would have gone to the right, you would have wound up in Y City, but BT was smarter to have gone with left. They said they would let us go if we won this bet. Those liars. In reality, their plans for us were just getting worse. Okay, what else could they do? Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Okay, I knew that car was going to go left from the start. Because I have supernatural powers. Okay, yeah. Get him, cool shocked. Alright, Koichi's just gonna try to hop away from here. You! What is that yell? Oh, punches him in the face. Okay, yeah, so he unties the ropes with the broken watch. Wasn't trying to cut the rope for the car, trying to cut those ropes. Finger point of death. You know what? That's really. What else do you call this sound effect? Just every time, bam, bam, bam. I get it. As a escalator, it gets boring. But I love that Rocky's doing these Z's. That's really cool. Okay, what do they deserve? Okay, a rock. Turns it into 4 rocks. Flicks it into his glasses. Now the other guy's going at him. Insane. God, Rocky's art is nuts. I feel like he got less dynamic, which is insane to say because his art is some of the most dynamic I've seen in manga, which is crazy that this is even more. Like, you know, the perspectives are nutso. Alright, pull it back, schlong it back. Bonk. Alright, doing a beeline. Ding, ding, ding. Whoa, okay. Ooh, I like this panel. That's a cool effect. Goes, yeah, just punches him. Ooh. He's some cool, this as well. He's got some interesting stuff going on. A lot of interesting choices. But okay, the rope. Yep. Okay, gonna get his leg. Once again, 3D. Rocky. Oh, yeah, the other guy's coming from behind. Okay, okay. Oh, no, no. Did he dodge it or something? And an owl plops out of the tree. Just bounces on its head. Okay, okay, a car's coming along. They're just gonna throw him in front of the car. Also, it looks like he's gonna snap him in half. Do it, do it. Throw him. Okay, throws a rock on the cars. Yeah. So, paying attention to what? He still got run over. Okay, that didn't fucking help at all. We still got run over by the goddamn car. Can't have you run around a bit. You are an ostrich. I command you to run around like an ostrich. How in the fuck is this gonna work? What do we do? Okay, just display of some of my power. Next. You're next. I think I'll try out some psychokinesis. I'll make that heart of yours explode. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? I don't know, but... So, yeah, he gets this. Then, yeah, I don't know what he's doing. What? Whoa! He teleported! What in the fuck is going on? And now, okay, throws a rock in the back of his head. That knocked him out of a tiny little rock. How in the fuck? Let's explain what he did and get this chapter over with. Yeah. Okay, so first the ostrich trick. When that guy was trying to throw BT tied fishing lines somewhere on him. I think it was probably one of his teeth. Then he just tied the other end to the bumper of that car. When the truck started to speed off, of course he had to follow along with it. That's why the guy looked crazy. And, that guy, okay, yeah, that's why he had to follow it. That's why he looked crazy. That's why BT didn't try to stop the truck for help. Why was he clucking? Why was he clucking? Cluck. What the fuck? Okay. Next, BT's disappearing act. The stick BT was using wasn't just for show. 1. First, you need to get the person's attention on the stick. 2. Now, you need the person to close their eyes for a second. BT used a rubber band that that's what he was doing? Where? Where the fuck is the rubber band? You show me where the hell the rubber band is here. What the fuck are you talking about? You didn't have a goddamn rubber band. You're absolutely lying to me. 3 out of 4? Wait, why is this 3 out of 4? Next, the old guy closes his eyes. How is that 3 out of 4? That's the simplest step. Also, what a wild hidden rubber band. How does that even work? I don't know. Okay. 5. The moment he's closed his eyes, you have to use that stick to prop you up onto the tree branch above. All in 1 second. All in 1 second. Why do you need your attention on the stick if he's got to have his eyes closed? Ridiculous. All the other ones, fully understandable. These two, this one and this one, absolutely fucking... What the fuck are you talking about? Bullshit. Alright, let's take his money. Yeah, just stole this guy's money. Everything's okay when you got BT with you. Okay. I guess, yeah, this is your best friend. And he can balance a ping pong ball like some sort of acrobat. Okay, and it was a wire ramp. Alright. Insane chapter. Absolutely fucking insane. We just had a battle with Hitler. And some Nazis. What was the you? Who was screaming you? Who was screaming Tenu or whatever that was? What the fuck was that?
The best name they have for this one is the Two Old Guys Incident. So much shit happens.
Two Old Guys Incident. What was the yell about? What in the fuck was the yell about? What is this? They all like react to it too. And it like distracts him enough for him to start to get away. The ooh-wah here, I guess, could be them in this situation right there. And then where was the other yell? Yeah. Oh, tin! Whatever the fuck that is. Just like, oh, I don't know what the hell. Wait, yeah, this will be okay. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. Do you have any guess as to what the hell these screams are about?
I think that one is the guy who's disassembling the bike. I don't know why.
Okay.
But because, like, you know, Hitler's trying to, like, distract them and go, like, nothing's happening.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Then who screamed at you?
I don't know, because we see everyone.
Yeah.
We know what direction everyone's in. We see all four characters. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, yeah, was it him? Because then he also says you.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck Araki was doing with this one.
I don't know. Chapter 5, the Dinosaur Fossil Thief Incident. Okay. So I assume someone else is going to be stealing the dinosaur fossils, not us. Okay, late at night, well past closing time, the mall was draped with an eerie silence. To be honest, I'm not entirely comfortable telling you about this incident. Why? Because the statute of limitations still hasn't expired. So are they doing this? Gonna sneak in here. Okay. What? Yeah. Yes. Okay. He's just using a mannequin leg. Okay. Yeah. Use a card. Okay. Just to show us like what kind of thing it is. It's a plastic card. Yeah. Use that to swipe in there. Or to, swipe past the lock. What kind of mall has dinosaur bones? Oh, it's only 7:20, or is it 7:23 in the morning? Either way, I can't imagine what time at 7:23 is, like, so late that it wouldn't be opened. Okay, and then we're cutting to day 2 of, okay, that was day 1. We were just chilling around in the museum, having a good time, looking at some bones. Okay. And he knew he was there before he even knocked. And okay, yeah, finally, about time to see, this person again. So is that also his sister? Okay. Okay. So, yeah, it was someone new. Okay, this is just like some shit he has. The doll and some other dolls and masks and weird shit going on. He's got a fucking guillotine with sound effects. And he's got 2 fish in a bottle that's corked. They're gonna die. That's not how that works. And Jesus Christ. Got so much stuff. Yeah, the dinosaur bones. Did you steal the dinosaur bones? I put some ticks from that dog with one eye at the cigarette store in that bottle to the right. Weird. Weird, buddy. Okay, you got a trilobite. Yep, stole it. Steals everything. Okay, yeah, just a joke, Dinosaur fossil exhibit. You were just there yesterday. Okay, this is how I end up going to the exhibit with BT in the first place. Still, I don't think I would have gone if I had known BT was there to steal the head of the Spinosaurus. Or Spinosaurus. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're just talking here. We're just talking here. And yeah, get in this box. Mm-hmm. So, okay, yeah, he definitely wanted to steal it then. But okay, I thought we were on day 2. I'm so confused. Oh boy, okay. So how did he still get there with us then? Hmm. What? They take bears take a little dirt from the ground and chew it up like gum, and they put that dirt in their buttholes so insects don't crawl up inside it during winter. Okay, I did not know that. I did not know that. Might be better to demonstrate. Want me to test it out on you? What in the world is this guy talking about? This fucking guy? Is BT gonna come out and kill him or something? I don't know. Yeah, I think you're gonna break our arm. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Throw a mannequin head. Okay, okay. Kid got away. What the fuck was up with that guard? What the fuck? Sure, yeah. I didn't want to be a thief. I'm just in this situation. Okay, Grandma's just calling to say, yeah, someone's gonna steal from you. Yeah, no worries. Just thought, yeah, maybe I'd like that dinosaur head in my house. Oh boy, okay, so we're trying to cut it down. We're gonna knock this one off. Oh, maybe not. Okay, the phone rail is teetering. It's teetering. Like they're just what are they gonna call us to say stop stealing? What? Okay, doors are opening. Someone's coming. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be yep, it's Psycho, the security guard. And yeah, the skull and the pliers just laying there on the ground. Yeah, nothing seems to be out of order. Okay. Why is the head okay? Now you notice. Now you notice the head's on the fucking ground. Idiot. Whatever, I'm not gonna try and mess with it and make things worse. Not my job. Yep, fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. And now, oh, there we go. Shatter. Nope, he definitely heard. Ding. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, he's got a chain in his hands. He's got like a fucking... He's gonna whip you guys with a chain. Everybody in this series is an insane psychopath. Yeah, he's truly trying to kill you. He's absolutely trying to murder you. But okay, the fire extinguisher. What? Okay. He hits him with the fire extinguisher, sure. He actually pulled it off. What do you mean? Just fire extinguisher. Alright, take his keys. Yeah, this guy got way more, like way less than he deserved, honestly. Yeah, lock him inside. Alright. Okay, got it covered. Okay, so like, this clock, what makes the clock run? What makes the water run? What are we doing here? Can use the staff elevator, okay. Okay, is somebody murdered here? What the fuck? What was that? He turned into a zombie for a second. What? How the endlessly flowing fountain works. Okay, the trick is in the chains. They look like they just hold the jar, but they're supplying water to it as well. Okay. Yeah, so the water runs down. The face is actually 4 sheets of glass. The glass faces, not the hands, are what move to tell the time. Oh, okay, because you couldn't... Wait, I don't know what they were confused about here. How the clock with no device works. What does that even mean? I don't understand what they were even confused about here. What did they... I don't know what they were confused about. Okay. Goddamn. Looks awesome. Oh, that's the girl. I see. Yes, that's the girl from the beginning. Because of the hat. Yeah. Okay, anyway, gotta go. See ya. What is up with this guy? He rips off the fucking handle, bursts through the door. Okay, we got even more guards here now. Oh, nope, they're just running past us towards the girl. What the hell? Oh, we just pretended to be mannequins. I see. Did they notice us this time? Okay, yeah, this time they noticed us. Okay. Yeah, he's got, but... Okay, Koichi threw the fucking clippers at him. Nice. And those doors closed fast as fuck. Need some gum. We're gonna be some of the shock gum. Or maybe not, okay. Let's stop the elevator here. Does it work that way? Okay. I don't know enough about elevators. And now this guy is still around. Still got the chain. Looks like such a fucking early Dragon Ball character. It looks like he belongs in the Red Army. Oh yeah, he's gonna choke him out with the chain, break his back. Koichi's dead. Koichi's dead. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, he's got hairspray. He's gonna light him on fire. Okay, so if you have sodium sulfate all over you and I spray you with hairspray... Nope, I have no idea. It'll be like you'd be swimming in acid. I'll watch your skin all peel off. You'll be an incurable freak. Yeah, he's gotta be lying. Okay, 2, 3... The whole chemical reaction was made up. BT was bluffing, but Psycho bought it. He reacted like that hairspray was a cross in front of Dracula. Yep. Okay, it works. Alright, tie him up. And he's still threatening him with it. Okay, and are we out safely or are we still... Okay, we got out. Next morning. Yeah, so were you successful? Yeah, very good. That's my grandson. I wouldn't have minded if you were caught as well. Okay, so the owner of the mall seems he's selling stolen jewelry. I wanted some proof, so I needed access to a safe, but he has guards protecting that room every night. I needed a way to lure them out, away from his room, while those guards were chasing after you last night. I have that girl you saw here a few days ago sneak into the owner's room. Okay, so that's yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't even care if you got caught, though. Okay, sure, it was only a child. I think it was just a prank. Yeah, we were successful in our side plan. Okay, goddamn, got billions worth of stolen jewelry. Alright, nice, Grandma. Yeah, who the fuck is your grandmother? Anyway, look inside the box. Oh yeah, the keys? What is this? Oh, okay. Wait, so okay, I just took a little off the top. Okay, go ahead, half is yours. Hell yeah, we could sell them when we're older. Dope, awesome. I really love that Araki is the only creative person I've ever seen in my life who is willing to do, I'm gonna let my characters get a bunch of money. Like, it's still, this is the second thing I've ever seen after part 4 that has done our characters are going to win a fuckload of money and we're not going to walk it back. I extremely appreciate that. Never, ever seen it besides Araki. There are more rubber band tricks, okay? So first, tell the audience or whoever, okay, first I'm going to put a rubber band around my pinky and ring finger. Okay, now I'm going to weave another rubber band on the rest of my fingers to lock that rubber band in place. And then just a flick of the wrist and boop, it pops to another one. Yeah, do that again. Like always, they'll say that, but ignore them. You can't do it again, or they'll find out how. Take the band and hook it on your thumb, like in the diagram, but your other 4 fingers inside the band. You'll have moved the band when you bring them back up. Okay, yeah, I have nothing to comment on that because I have no idea how, I don't know, I guess it's possible. I don't fucking know. Okay, and now our last chapter. The kid with the creepy Freckles incident. And, ooh, a doggy. Got a nice fit here on the cover. God, I really like I like this body type Araki draws a lot more than his typical, like, extremely, they've never drank water in their life body types. You mean, you meet a creepy person every single chapter. Okay. Oh, there's the dog, Taro. Damn, he's got some leaves. Okay. I assume this is Koichi's family here. Yeah, did he hit the garage? Hit the wall of the garage. Oh, no, they hit a child instead. Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, the kid with the freckles. Okay, he cracks his joints and just gets up. No need for an ambulance, I'm fine. Okay, trip postponed. He just went to sleep. Probably should not be going to sleep after getting hit by a car. But, you know, whatever. Interesting clock. I like that. Alright, so we're just gonna have a picnic here. Kid wakes up finally. Alright, just gonna, doesn't even ask, just gonna sit down and, yep, okay. I'm gonna eat all our damn food. Are you homeless? Jesus, hold on here, everyone, and some meat as well in the same mouth. A little less salty, Jesus Christ. You're gonna eat that or not, I want it. Jesus. Okay, so their house is being called. His mom called him here. And you'd love it. And the food's kick ass too. Yeah, how the hell did he... Help with the dishes? Man, I'm impressed, honestly. Jesus, what an asshole. So, okay, he just took his clothes. Yeah, crazy. It fits so well, huh? Now, open the refrigerator. Where does Freckles? Okay, he's still got the freckles there. Great, great face again. Strawberry jam, apple juice, what? Okay. He made his commands with different foods. Why are you still here? You guys like to bet? Yeah, of course we like to bet. Okay, if I lose, you can make me your slave forever. Sure, that's what I've always wanted. He didn't even ask like, what he's going to get in return. But okay, take a piece of candy. Yeah, see the anthill? I've also never seen an anthill like that. Just a hole in the ground. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, each put their candy 30 centimeters away. See which one goes for us. The classic Darby thing. Yeah, what are you betting? I'll become your slave? Yeah, no thank you, no thank you. I don't want you. I want the dog. Stop whining, I'll win. You. Okay, can I switch candy? Okay. She says white candy, and the creepy Freckles boy chooses black. Insects have a tendency to be attracted to white more than black. That's why BT switched out his candy. But the Freckle guy was cheating. Before the bet ever happened, he had placed insect repellent right where BT was going to put his candy. GANTZ would never go near it in a million years. Okay. Damn. So he gets the dog. I love that we get these, like, cliffhangers halfway through a chapter. It's like, what will happen with the Freckle and BT? Turn the page, motherfucker. Keep going. Don't stop reading now. And he's back in our house, drinking a whole 1 liter. Or one, whatever that would be. I don't know. Jesus, get him out of here. He is absolutely not injured. What kind of a trick is that? Oh, he blocks it with the meat. Oh, okay, so this is the mom. I don't think she's here to pick him up. I think she's here to stay. Your father brought the whole family. Do 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 do. And they got their bags packed. Yep. Partying it up. Just throwing a wine glass at the wall full of liquid still. She drinks a little bit and then just throws the rest. Mom, bring more liquor. Another one. Okay, the dad's trying to say, go hard. So yeah, this whole family clearly planned this where the kid was just gonna lay under the car. Now let's not be rash. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pretend again. Oh, you hurt me. Oh yeah, again, very similar to like the Tamami situation. Oh, gee, they took their bed. He got off to eat breakfast and went right back to sleep. They're crying in pain. Oh, he's beating the dog. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Yeah, BT, you gotta do something. Okay, how about another bet? See if you can trace this whole picture without lifting your pen or going over anything once. Oh, go over anything once? What, are we going over anything twice? And yeah, that's unsolvable. Oh yeah, my family made a decision. We're not leaving this house. We're claiming it for ourselves. We're living here from now on. And now just your families are slaves. Is the dad just gonna let this happen forever? I'm gonna take your possessions one by one. Now he's upside down. We're gonna trade all the money you have until your whole family's bankrupt. That's what we've always done. It's all due forever. They throw some alcohol out, assumingly. We're gonna set it on fire, maybe. Okay, what's he gonna do? Why are you still cooking for them? Go out and eat and just leave. Well, I mean, you probably still have shit in your home. What is this? And wait, are these socks? So, okay, it's blowfish. Yeah, blowfish, is that the one where it's like, you can be poisonous if you don't do it correctly? Yeah, our favorite part is the most poisonous part too, the liver. Like everybody else, she just gets a taste of it and spits it back out. I guess because it's poisonous. Yeah, I didn't tell you to eat it, but you know, it can kill like, what, 30 people? Okay, I might start vomiting. He's the only one that's okay. So were they actually sick? Oh my god, the dog. Wait, what is he? The dog growls at him, then okay, whistle, then it goes after BT. The kid says strawberry jam, lie down. The sound effect is BT. And then banana bread is jump. What is it? What the fuck is he even doing? Okay, but he goes to throw a switchblade at us. But instead, he's gonna get hit by the ambulance. Wish I really had fed you blowfish, but all I did was mix some cyanamide? Cyanamide? What? I guess it's not cyanide, I assume. Alcohol once consumed becomes I don't know the fucking word, I can't pronounce it, in the body, but cyanamide is a drug that doesn't allow your body to dissolve alcohol, essentially, like it normally would. It's really painful, tasteless, odorless, used for alcoholics to get them to hate alcohol, but if you don't drink, you don't feel a thing. That's why only the creepy kid was okay. BT got some from his grandmother, I guess. Sure, yeah. Oh, and I solved your riddle. Oh, really? But okay, so you fold it, and then draw a straight line so it touches both sides. You gotta do it with like a marker. And then just finish the diagram. So okay, like that creates the two lines here on the side, and then you can finish the rest. I mean, not really, because then these don't connect. Like, you can't draw this. You can draw that, but you can't draw this. Yeah, you have to kind of do it dishonestly to solve it, yeah. Okay, and that's the end. Hope you enjoyed our 5 incidents. Wish I could tell you about a few more, but I think the people involved would hunt me down and kill me. See ya. Bye. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was a manga that Araki wrote. Yes, it was. Alright, Cool Shock BT was the first comic I ever did that was serialized, but it took about a year or so after I had written the first chapter to actually get it that far. Part of it was that the publisher wasn't particularly crazy about the title. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. This was supposed to be a shonen manga where the main character is just out justice. So why is his name Shonen BT? Why? So why was his name Shonen BT? What? Isn't that Ma the same kanji in the word for demon? So yeah, it was Shonen BT. I don't know. And what's the deal with an initial only name like BT? They tilted their heads. The story itself is about some hero that goes around doing all these bad deeds and such, which didn't really fit in with what other Shonen Jump titles were like. The chief editor at the time, Kapashima, still talks to me about it sometimes. It took a hell of a lot of work for me to get that damn manga serialized. I think I was the only one who wasn't against it. Yeah, I could see. Kind of on a side note, there was this one time I was positive I did not want a waterbed, did not need a waterbed, and somehow after talking to him, I ended up buying one. He's the kind of guy that can convince black that it's white. So if he had trouble serializing BT, that says something. And as for myself, I don't know why, but I was pretty laid back about the whole situation. I thought, it'll happen somehow. BT is a little bit like an homage to Sherlock Holmes. How he uses his intelligence to trick the enemy, okay. Has a strong sense of justice, I guess, and friendship. The biggest difficulty I encountered doing BT was trying to figure out how to make the art style my original style. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Like, there's a lot of inspiration, but I do think, most of what he was trying wasn't trying to make his own original style. He was just trying to do, like, interesting stuff with, like, sound effects or, like, stuff to put after he drew it. Sometimes it took 3 weeks to get through one chapter. I had real novice problems, like being unsure how to plan out panels effectively. It was still a time for me when I was very new, and there weren't fax machines and copiers everywhere either. I would have to send my rough drafts through mail, and if they needed revisions, the editor called me and asked me to come all the way down to Tokyo. This is before they had a bullet train in Tohoku, though, so it took 4 hours to arrive. I learned my lesson, though, and when Bao got serialized, I decided I better just move to Tokyo. The money that I made from BT really helped move out around then. Okay, damn, he actually made quite a bit of money from this then. Last of all, I think the Sherlock Holmes elements of BT, the fight between evil using minds, expanded and evolved into something more physical when I did Bao. Okay, cool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this insanity. It was fun. It was very fun. I don't know what I like the designs. I liked what you're doing with it. I'm excited to see what the hell Pasuka Tamizu is gonna be doing with it in the old chapters. The old chapters that are coming out now. The new ones that are the old ones. You know what I'm talking about. We'll be reading those as well. I'll see you guys for that, and we'll read some Bao as well and some other stuff. We gotta do, yeah. Just check out the JoJo. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, now we are reading the pilot, because we're reading this after everything because I did not know this existed. This was compiled with the Gorgeous Irene chapters, not with Cool Shock BT. I have no fucking idea why. But either way, I didn't read it initially during this run, didn't know it was part of it. My wife, who recommended me BT, didn't know about it existing either, so let's get into it. This was the one-shot pilot that then became the whole series. The one-shot ran in Fresh Jump, not in Jump proper. Fresh Jump was a spin-off of Jump that lasted for 3 years, 5 years, some of that. 5 years, and in the 80s, and it was Fresh Jump because it was supposed to be all fresh authors, all fresh new mangaka, people who haven't had a ton of success and that. And it was mostly supposed to be one-shots as well. Unfortunately, they basically so quickly decided, what if we had a bunch of really famous people doing, series in this instead? Completely, the whole point of it was new authors, one-shots. They went, what if we did established authors, no one-shots, full series? And then, of course, the whole magazine, went under very quickly afterwards because the whole point of why anybody was buying the magazine, they switched to, so stupid, and it's so frustrating because Fresh Jump is something that we would love to have now, I would love to have it now. A Jump is so saturated with the same people over and over again, just running a Jump, and occasionally we get some new people, but they're crowded out by all the big people, so they can't really have their series go anywhere. So, and one-shots, we get occasionally, we get plenty of them, but they're also by big-name people all the damn time. We need something like Fresh Jump, and it sucks that Fresh Jump wasn't able to be that, because they fucking ruined it. But, either way, so it's, you know, this was in that when it was still during the era of this shit is fresh. But we got BT here on the cover, upside down, with, again, Araki just loves, he's very eye-catching in a good way, but it's, like, in such a arbitrary way, too, where he's not, like, drawing something specifically in a super eye-catching way at this time. I'd say Poker Under Arms was that, but it still had a little bit of this flair. But BT is definitely what I think of when I think of early Araki eye-catchiness, which is just draw a lot of weird shit. What is this weird shape around him all? I don't know, but it's eye-catching. What is with this weird rectangle with this pattern? No idea, but it's eye-catching. What's with the BT arrows? No idea, but they're eye-catching. What's with these droplets? No idea, but they're eye-catching. What's with this weird panel that's sort of embossed and stuff like that? No idea, but it's eye-catching. That's really everything that Araki's cover art is like, especially in JoJo Part 1 and 2 as well. You see it a lot there too, and early Part 3. But, yeah, so we got Koichi on the cover as well. We got, I want to just call it Morio in the background. But, yeah, the place in the background. So let's see how this one will start. Because, yeah, the first chapter of Jump started so weirdly, but it's how some series start in Jump, where the first chapter is like 2 or 3 pages, and then the second chapter and every other chapter past that is normal length. I don't know why that, I don't know, I'm so curious if anybody knows what's going on there. It could tell me about that, but we've encountered that in a couple different Weekly Shonen Jump series, so I don't know what the deal with that is, where some Weekly Shonen Jump series just have like a few, like 3 or 4 page, maybe even less than that, first chapter, and then every other chapter is normal. If anybody knows why that's the case, definitely curious. But okay, are they already friends? Or something? We're not getting like an introduction to BT or anything. They might just already be friends. And Koichi is the weird one here, balancing an umbrella on his nose. Damn, that is extremely impressive to be able to do to balance, and it feels like it's gotta hurt. Putting all that, the weight of an umbrella on your nose. But okay, we got a bully here, but we're avoiding showing BT's face. It is always so crazy to just like looking at these two panels. How far Araki's art has come is insane. Like, his evolution of a mangaka throughout his art style is so much more, there's so much more development happening than 99% of other mangaka on the planet. I mean, even to other people who have great changes in art style, his is like by far the biggest change in art style you'll ever see in a mangaka across the years. And it's not just like, oh, it goes from A to B over time. It's like it goes from A to B to C to D to D. It just keeps moving. Alright, BT, stop right there! I'm challenging you! Who the hell is this? And okay, I like this panel. It's both so simple, but so, again, eye-catching. It's very simply drawn. I mean, look at that nose, the mouth. It's extremely, extremely simple. But, like, you know, comparing this to, like, Poker Under Arms, which had, like, so much more detail to it. But, alright, yeah, here's our bully. Here's how we'll do it, with coins. Alright. 100 yen coin. There's some tricks. Okay, so it takes it, flips it up in the air, grabs it out of the air. What's it gonna, oh yeah, which hand's it gonna be? Okay, so he flips it and then grabs it, but he doesn't know which hand he grabbed it. Okay, was not and I love that he's just challenging him. This isn't like a, I'm getting revenge for something you've done, or whatever. This is just people just come up to him to challenge him. And oh my god, look at this face. Very not Araki, extremely not Araki, going away from the more Araki-like stuff we saw with Poker Under Arms and, you know, with his other one-shots. But this actually feels like going further away. But he did say, during those 3 initial one-shots, like, I'm still trying to find my art style. I don't know what my art style is. What's my art style going to be? I got to figure it out. So, you know, I think that's been Araki's entire life. But we can clearly see it here. He's trying something very different. What if I gave everybody a very cartoony sort of, like, I don't want to say Tezuka, but kind of Tezuka a little bit. I like, just a lot of more the mangaka, the manga that Araki probably grew up on. But yeah, I don't know. But either way, so yeah. What's he gonna guess? I'm right, aren't I? It's in your right hand. And one finger at a time. Empty. Nope, sorry, other hand. This design. Okay. Seeing this. Okay, so this is he is trying to go for a very Tezuka sort of style. Like, again, there's a lot of manga in the 80s that looks like this, but of course it's all very Tezuka inspired, very Tezuka styled. But like this image right here, that's like, okay, that's Tezuka for sure. But again, I'm not sure if Araki's thinking in his brain like, oh, I'm copying a Tezuka style, or if he's more just like going to what is a very popular style at this time, specifically in the 80s. Alright, let's do it again. 200 yen this time. So, okay, was that like his coin? Did he give us a coin? No, BT reached in his pocket for the coin. So, like, I'm challenging you. If I lose, then I give you 100 yen. Did he do that? Did he give us 100 yen? Doesn't look like, unless this panel right here is him. Yeah, I guess that panel right there might be him flicking us another one. Unless that's, I don't know. But okay, I only take one match a day. So okay, people come up here to challenge him. They bet money, like, it's 100 yen. So if BT loses, he would give him 100 yen. He'd give him 100 yen. So they're both just betting for it. The fact that it's also a coin with 100 yen added confusion to this. But okay. Yeah, win it next time. BT, you're still tricking people, aren't you? Show me your right hand. It's their fault for wanting to bet in the first place. Tricks are part of the trade. 100 yen a day could be more than 300 in a year. 300? Why did I say that? More than 30,000 in a year. But yeah, so he's got it. Yeah, just hit it behind. Like, that's maybe why he did, like, the certain fingers at a time. But either way, he was hiding it behind his, like, right there between his fingers, behind his hand. But yeah, very interesting that this time they're both, like, friends immediately. We still got the tricking thing, but this, honestly, he seems younger here, too. Like, this did get quite a bit refined from this pilot chapter to, like, the actual thing. But okay, girl here. Okay, we'll get her in a second, but... Oh, blushing. Okay. No, nothing we kind of got like that from the original, from the main series later on. But, okay. Yeah, he was blushing all over that, huh? Okay, Fuyuko Nakagawa. BT thinks she's perfect. The kind of older girl a 12-year-old like him just wants to admire from behind. Which is where you have to admire her from, because she has this strange aura that doesn't let you close to her. That might be what BT is attracted to, though. That does feel very Araki, but this is like... This is the kind of shit Araki says in, like, manga theory and practice, but it's so funny seeing him just write it out directly. Like, this is so not Araki that I think of it all. But I know from reading manga theory and practice, it's the kind of thing he's thinking about all the time, but he's not direct about it in terms of, like, what am I saying? Like, that he's very direct about the, I don't know, just the way that this line is of, like, but that's just the way you have to admire her, because she's a strange aura that doesn't let you come close to her. Like, that should be the kind of thing that's implied that Araki likes to do a lot with his sort of characters, just having, something like that. A lot of Araki's characters can be described as, that's the kind of character they are. And there's two kinds of ways of making characters, I feel like. Obviously, there's 1,000 different ways, but I feel like one of the big separators would be, do you make a character with, like, a checklist of things? They are antisocial. They love dogs. They, something like that, like just bullet points. Or is it like the other thing of just vibes, complete vibes? That's that kind of character. As in, she's the kind of character that you have to admire from afar because she has a strange aura, doesn't let you get close to her. That sort of thing. That's just the kind of guy he is. That's just the kind of girl she is. It's just the kind of character they are. Those tends to be my preferred kind of characters and way of coming up with characters, which I think is why I click with Araki, even though there's plenty of other stuff that I don't click with him for. I think Araki knows that so intrinsically. That's why he loves doing things just like having characters randomly say something about them, because, like, this character likes dogs. Okay, that's way too broad. That doesn't tell me enough about them. going to the guy from Say Hi to Virginia. You know, him having the specific like a picture that he throws darts at, that he gets points on for each specific thing. He's that kind of guy, you know? You immediately understand what kind of guy he is based off of just that. Something like this, seeing Koichi balancing the umbrella on his nose is just immediately, like, it's not a personality trait, it's not a thing people do, but you see it and you immediately understand what his character is. You get it instantaneously. Like, I love that. Like, yeah, what, something on my face? No, nothing. Yeah, he's clocked him, he knows. Okay, he just didn't want to swing. Also, was BT 12 in the original series? Oh, okay, so we are going to start like this. Okay, so again, this was now I'm starting to question, was it not? It was the first chapter though that was just a couple pages, and then we got into the actual thing, I think. But this one also starts with like 6 pages, and then we get into another thing. So maybe that was all chapter 1 in the original magazine. What, like just the color pages and the non-color pages? I don't know. But either way, we're going to start the way Araki loves to start a series. Person sits at table, talks to you, the reader, as the main character, tells you what the story's going to be. I'm about to tell you a story about me and my friend BT. But honestly, I'm pretty scared too, because BT is a 12-year-old with demonic intelligence and no remorse. A terrifying teenage criminal. I'm curious because that first part was so much more, like, juvenile than the kind of stuff we typically did in the manga proper. Also, is this like a photo album or is it a manga he's reading? It looks like a photo album or something. BT isn't his real name, of course, just his initials. What's his real name then? I can't tell you that. BT is always like a stick of dynamite with a rebellious attitude. Pretty scary, but I've decided to have the courage to share a story with you. Even still, having the people involved in this incident plan some kind of revenge on me is not entirely unthinkable. So I'm thinking about telling a relatively safe one. Okay. So yeah, I'm saving my good stories for the manga, but I'll tell you a safe one here. I love it. I do like the original with like, but the statute's limitations haven't gone up yet. Haven't gone away yet. But I love any story that is trying to sell you on it being a real thing. Again, I love any horror one-shot things where, you know, they're implying that the horror character's gonna come get you next, you know, or stuff like that. And it's very much that, but it is being framed like a horror story. And same with like the Rohan chapters. Anytime Araki does do this kind of thing, it is kind of like a horror thing. Okay, this is the Down with the Guilty incident. Glad we're still using the incident titles. The Down with the Guilty incident. It's a story about when BT and I got mixed up in this homicide case. This is a safe one? Okay. So, practicing some of his tricks. Or is he doing a trick for somebody? Yeah, turns a 500 yen coin to a 50 yen coin. Hey, I'm trying to show you my new trick. Don't look out the window. Eating some hamburgers. Sorry, there's all these police cars passing by. Must be something big. Who cares about police cars? Maybe you're still mad at Chris, that model police car he had last week. Why? Did you accidentally do it or did you do it on purpose? Also, again, I love little details like this. That's what makes Araki such a amazing mangaka. I give him a lot of shit, but there's certain things where I just read it and I'm reminded within my soul of how fucking good Araki is at being a mangaka. And then I read some of his modern JoJo stuff and I feel like he has lost it a little bit. But I love that. You know, just Koichi having a model police car, you know, them establishing previous relationships that they've had. Again, this is what made part 4 of JoJo the best part of JoJo. Because of all this shit. Part 6 came very close with a lot of this stuff. I would say part 4 and part 6 have maybe part 1, part 4, and part 6 I feel like have the highlights of random details and implying details about like what the character's been doing off screen as well. You know, there's other ones that do it well too. Part 3 does it well, very plenty. You know, part 5 does it really well with the villains. Part 7 does it very well as well. But I think part 1, 4, and 6 are the pinnacle of it. Yeah. But okay, this police car's got the criminal in it here. Oh, and it's a girl. She's wearing the same uniform that we were at our school. Okay, something for their school. That's so... I love whenever... Like, I've seen this sentiment in manga so many times now, and it's really never dawned on me how weird of a thing it is to say, she's wearing the same uniform that they wear at her school, instead of simply saying, she goes to our school. But it's establishing they don't know her. Because if they were to say, she goes to our school, you would assume they know her. But by having the character say, she's wearing the same uniform they wear at her school, that immediately, you know, they've never seen her before. They don't know who the hell she is, but they know the uniform. But it's still such a funny thing to say. I don't think anybody would actually say it like that. But it clears up, clears up confusion. But, okay, wait, I know who that is. It can't be. It has to be some kind of mistake. It's gotta be, you know, the girl we saw at the very beginning, right? What was her name? Fuyuko Nakagawa. Yep, Fuyuko. I thought we were cutting away. I didn't know if we were gonna immediately see it. That upperclassman BT's smitten over. Fuyu Nakagawa. What's going on here? What could she have been doing? And phew, he rushes out as well. Is this a misunderstanding, or is we're gonna have to like save her or something? All right, let's go check. All right, and this is at her house or something. Look at these guys in the background. It's so low detail art. What is that style I'm thinking of? Oh, what the hell is it called? How did I forget this? Abstract is what I was looking for. But yeah, it's got a little bit of like abstractness to it. Well, not really being abstract in any way, but it's got that flavor to it. Like, there's no reason to draw those people in the background, and especially no reason to draw them like that. But what the fuck is it? Araki's trying a lot of weird shit. He is trying so much stuff. But okay, isn't it the reporter's house? Why is this the reporter's house? You know what happened here? A murder happened here. The reporter here was killed. Okay, so that's why everybody's gathered around this house. What the hell? These expressions are so not Araki. And they say the criminal was a girl in middle school with a creepy stare. Pa-ching! Officer, just a minute of your time. God, everybody's drawn so fucking weird. This is so strange, even comparing it to the BT stuff. Yeah, look at these people in the background too. What is with this art? And damn, look at that face! What in the hell? What in the hell? This has got so many different art styles going on all over the place here. Hey, what are you doing here? Uncle Sho? This guy's my Uncle Sho. He writes for the paper. Okay. Uncle Sho, tell us the truth. Was the murderer really a middle schooler? It was a 15-year-old girl. Why is this guy so weird? What was her name? Well, can't tell you that. She's a minor. Yeah, Fuyuko Nakagawa. Where did you hear that name? Yeah, we knew it. Alright, what's this car looks so futuristic? It's got a point. But alright, yep. She's being, what we got like, is this just like, we're imagining this the way the panel borders are? We're just sort of imagining it, or I'm not sure. Alright, what relationship do you have with the reporter? 2 days ago, I've lost my wallet with my student ID in it. Well, where's sugar? Go find some. You call yourself a cop. Oh, this guy. I thought this was her reminiscing, but no, this is just actually happening. Just this guy coming in. But yeah, that reporter found it. My wallet's okay. It's such a different character. This is also all I can keep saying is so not Araki. But okay. We got the guy here. He's the reporter. Got a phone call saying he had my wallet, so I needed to come to his house and pick it up. So yeah, seems like a clear setup. Yeah, did you kill him? Seemed to make pretty good grades at school. Got a lot of friends. And yeah, she didn't even answer him at all. Araki's really trying a lot here. We got just a shot of a mirror here with a sink and that, which is that. And where are we? We're in a cell actually, or something. I guess they just have a sink and a mirror here in the confessional room or whatever, the interrogation room. Huh? And then you got a whole other desk there to the side. I mean, actually, I guess I've seen that before, but like, yeah, strange. But anyway, Araki's just trying a lot of different stuff here with the different angles and everything and different perspectives. Again, we talked about that a lot in the one-shots. But this one is a mirror here with a spider. Then we see it from the mirror's perspective, just what's in the mirror, even closer up. Making the spider seem like it's huge right next to her, but so weird. All right, parents are in France, living with their aunt. And yeah, this guy's just mocking the other people they've had in here. You know, you got very long eyelashes. You're quite pretty. It was me. Okay, and so what is going on with, like, he says all this, then, she didn't answer, then it was me. Okay, yeah, I killed him. She confessed outright. Don't even ask him, it's bullcrap. I'm a news reporter, what I say is the truth. Again with the fucking crying eye thing that Tezuka does. Oh, wow, okay, interesting. This little thing here with having the reaction panel, somebody cut out of the main panel, and it being circular, that is something that Araki first started doing in part 5 of JoJo, or so I thought, and really only part 5 of JoJo, maybe a little bit in early part 6, but then he stopped completely, but he was doing it all here. Damn. I love this guy's design. It's got a great design. I don't know why it's giving me fucking the guy from Lupin the Third's vibes. I can't remember his name right now. I've only read that one little bit of Lupin, but it's giving me those vibes. I get that feeling. But again, I love Araki's shapes here, the hard rectangles. He's doing so many hard lines. The way this beard is drawn compared to the rest. It's so interesting seeing Araki experiment. And of course, him hitting on her just like the fucking police officer is. This guy and the police officer really feels like no difference. I feel like maybe that's connected to why she I don't know why that would be. Never mind, but I've been thinking about you since the moment I saw this picture here. That's why he called her over and everything. And then, what is he do? What are you untying your tie? Oh, no, sorry. He's doing that. I thought she was saying it. But okay, no. He undoes his tie, and then what is it? Oh, that's like a chair? I see, that's a chair in the middle. So unclear, this panel. But yeah, then it locks the door. Close the blinds. God, these like lines on his face. But yeah, so this was an attempted rape, and so she did, in fact, kill him, actually. This is the safe story to tell? But okay, she goes at him. Again, look at like the weird way, like the line, so weird. And just even these fingers are so, simplistic drawing. Like, it's so different from how he was even drawing the one-shots. But no, he actually does grab her. Just a panel of her voice shouting, but then right back to clothes as he's gonna rip her clothes off. Okay, bashes him with the telephone. Nice. Damn. Go girl, hell yeah. And then the scissors open up and right into the back. Okay, hell yeah. All white. The art is so strange. This is like half panel here too. Oh, I love it. I love it. So weird, so different. It's drawn so goofy style. My God, Araki's style is so intriguing yet so stiff. Everything is so stiff. And yeah, she's realizing what she's done. She passes out too. And then, oh my God, he had a fucking daughter and a dog. Chibi, get back. You can't just go to... Okay, you go to someone else's house. Right, this is just some random girl. Okay. Yeah, little girl that was out walking her dog managed to stumble upon the scene. When the cops got there, Fuyuko was passed out on the floor, and there was a pair of scissors stabbed into the victim's back with her fingerprints. I can't get over how fucking weird this guy looks. He's so not Araki style out of everybody. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times during this, but my God. Yeah, but that's self-defense. She's innocent. No, it's excessive self-defense. She's guilty. Excessive self-defense? I don't think there's such a thing as excessive self-defense in the face of rape. For starters, she wasn't the victim of any violence herself. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're saying it was better if she was hurt? Self-defense isn't gonna fly if the guy got stabbed in the back. That's also true. It was a stab in the back, but, like, in terms of the courts, that's worse. But still, this is ridiculous. So, yeah, so she told the same story to the police. How guilty am I? Hard to say, but you are a minor. Shouldn't be that bad. I mean, this is Japan, too. They're like a 99% conviction rate. Yeah, that guy should have died anyway. I'm gonna prove she's innocent. Yeah, I mean, again, that guy should have died. She did the world of service. And then what? Okay, let me try and translate this. I think he's saying something like, what? How is BT gonna do something like that? What kind of guy is this guy? And then his ear thing. She may have been trying for self-defense. Do you mean like a plea deal or something? Or do you mean like in that instance she must have been trying for self-defense? You're never trying for self-defense, you're just doing. But like Uncle Sho said, excessive self-defense is murder. It's not murder! Insane. I mean, again, I would say sure, excessive self-defense can be murder. But in a situation like this, I don't think in the face of rape there is any excessive self-defense. I don't think that's possible. How's BT going to change that to making her innocent? But right then, BC started rubbing his ear. He only does that when he's thinking about some absolutely not good thoughts. But okay, this is more interesting of a plot already than anything we did in the series proper, I gotta say. Like, fascinating. How is he going to do this? BT's Magic Corner. Okay, we're going to show some of the stuff we already did or something we're about to do. First, when starting this trick, show the audience a 500 yen coin. Alright, should I get this shit? I didn't do it for half the other ones, but I feel bad. I probably should have. Let me try and attempt this one. Okay, so, when starting this trick, show the audience a 500 yen coin. Quarter here. Hiding a 50 yen coin underneath. So like that. Yeah, like that, with the 550 yen coin behind it. And yet, smaller than it, just like mine is. I got a nickel here, smaller than the quarter. Okay, so hold them, show them it like that. Then, place them on the back of your hand. Take a handkerchief. Shit, I got a piece of paper or something. Do I have... I got like a paper towel. Let me use a paper towel. Okay, hold on. So, got it like that. Then place a pen... Trying to actually keep it there steady is quite difficult, actually. And, yeah, that's going to be very difficult not to have that slide off in the middle of doing this trick to somebody. Then take a handkerchief with a circle of tape once... Shit, you should have told me to do that first, okay? That should have been the first step. Okay, so I got my tape here. So then, what am I doing here with the tape? Okay, I'm not sure how you're supposed to hide this handkerchief with the... Like, how do you not get the tape to stick to the handkerchief itself while also not revealing the tape side of the handkerchief? Like, because you're going to have it folded up somewhere, you assume, right? But then the tape ring's not going to work. So how do you exactly do it? You have to have it already ready and not, like, doing anything. So I think if I were to do the trick, I would try and have a handkerchief like this or something. It's not really going to work much with a paper towel, but let's just do that. And then I would go, okay, so I got a 500 yen coin here, right? I'm going to put it on my hand like this. Does it say which way? Place it on the back of your hand. Just, yeah, I assume with the 500 yen coin up, because that's the one you're trying to trick everybody with. So, yeah, you would have to. So then, take a handkerchief, and I would take it out like that, and still showing it to you guys like this, or the audience, not revealing the side with the tape on it. Place the handkerchief on your hand with the coin, and the tape will stick to the 500 yen coin. So then you go, whoosh, and then the tape will stick to the 500 yen coin, taking it with you. When you pull it away, 500 yen coin remains, making it look like the coin transformed. Don't forget to say abracadabra. I don't know why I thought this whole time we were doing the throwing up in the air thing, but okay, then you go. Abracadabra, baby! It's not a 500 yen coin, it's a 550 yen coin. It actually kind of worked a little bit there. I'm actually surprised that the tape picked up the coin. I didn't think it would. But, and the other one's stuck to my hand now. But okay. So, let me try that again. So, like, put it there, and then take this, and let me see if I can do this. This would take a lot of practice, obviously, but I want to see if I can do this while not making it look suspicious. Like, okay, now, anything, it's a 50 yen coin. That works so well. Holy shit, that actually worked so well. I wasn't aiming for it at all, and it just naturally happened. Damn, okay, that's a good trick. I don't think I'll be able to use it. It requires a lot of setup ahead of time and stuff like that, but cool trick. I will say that. Did we need that right here? Right here? Why didn't we do that back when we were doing it? How long ago was that? That was a bit ago. That was all the way back. Where was he? That was in the McDonald's thing before. Yeah, oh my god, that was so fucking many pages ago. Why didn't we do it here? Oh my god, he could have had it right there. And then, start the next panel with that, but okay. Alright, now it is night. Outside the reporter's home, I assume. Cat getting into the garbage. Damn, Araki always draws cats and dogs like the most ferocious, fucking feral creature you've ever seen. My god, look at those eyelashes, too. Insane. Got that fishy. But why did we watch that? That was all What was any of that about? That was all at night, now we're cutting in the morning. So what the fuck was that whole thing with the cat about? But okay, getting up super early. It is 4 a.m. My god. Watch out, spiderweb. Okay, he's got one of those little mail slots on his door. Is there going to be a way we can... Yep, okay. So a little clip thing here that's attached to like a telescoping wire. So that way it gives it the support and everything. But how will he... I guess he doesn't need to clip it, right? If it's already opened, then he'll just, yeah, put it around the lock and then... Damn. Insane. Cool. Never seen that used before. Never seen something like that. Like, you know, like a hanger or something feels like a lot easier, but this is a manga for boys, for 13-year-old boys, so you want to do something a little bit cooler than something more practical. Something I like about BT. It's not the most effective way to do stuff, it's the coolest way to do stuff. Very spy-like way to do stuff, or just like a 13-year-old boy spy way to do stuff. Here's the room where it happened. So, were you going to plant some evidence or something? Oh my god, why was he a box man? Even the police outlines are just perfect rectangles. Araki's really in this rectangle era in this one shot. But yeah, we're going to try and, I assume, plant something here. Or are we going to try and find something that the cops didn't? But like, what would change the circumstance? Yeah, because we're going to find evidence that proves her innocence. That seems crazy. Why would... but we know she did it. But I mean, like, innocence is in, like, you know, I don't know. And he's got claw marks on there, like his, like, when he was, like, dying. Not even the world's greatest lawyer could do anything about this case. The scissors stabbed me in the back. The fact that the room was locked, her admission of guilt. The police came here, she was unconscious on the floor. That's not all stuff that a lawyer couldn't talk out of. I mean, in Japan, I guess, to be fair. In Japan, yeah. The idea of a lawyer getting anybody out of a case is unheard of in Japan. So, I get that. But, like, this shouldn't be a difficult case to take. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, what if we don't find any evidence? Then we'll make something up. Find somebody else to make the criminal. You've got to be kidding! Watch out for that painting. I think the paint's still wet. Okay, he painted it himself and it's still wet, but it's in a frame? PT, please tell me this stuff faster. But, okay, there's something hidden on there. Yeah, because why would it be painted so recently? Plastic bag hidden in the paint. Something inside too. Pictures. Okay. So, okay, we did find some evidence that will not prove her innocence, but, I guess prove her innocence in that, like, you know, this is such a weird way to say it, but, like, prove her innocence in that she's not going to go to jail. Like, I guess innocence in that saying that it's not it'd still be excessive force no matter what, you would think. Like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Like, the only thing, like, what evidence could they possibly find? Because, like, what could change this situation? It is like the you know, part that's getting me. Like, what could change about this situation, or even what is another situation in general that would be a more like that a judge would go like, okay, that is fine to stab somebody in the back with scissors, but a situation where you're almost being raped is not. And you know, she could have even been killed. She didn't know she was about to be raped. She was in a situation where she was either going to be raped or killed. Either way, it's hard to imagine a scenario that would be more justifiable than that already. So what could we possibly have found here? Like, pictures. But what the hell could these pictures be that would change the situation in any way? Like, my mind immediately goes to, like, you know, blackmail photos. But again, how would that change the situation in any way? But okay, call the police detective here to this house. Okay, I know the real killer. It was you! He was the one who did it. Okay, so I did make that connection between, like, him and the reporter were, like, very much similar, so that is why she said she was guilty, because he was the one who did it. He had blackmail on her and everything. Enter this room by yourself at first, correct? Just what are you trying to pin on me? Yeah. Sir, it's locked from the inside. Alright, break it open. Breaks it open. Let's see what's going on. Yep, no scissors in the man's back. I guess there's also the problem with how a 15-year-old girl got those scissors 15 centimeters into his back. I would assume adrenaline. I don't think that's a bit of a stretch there, but yeah, the rug, the claw marks. What about it? How was the victim able to rip it up like this? He was able to because he wasn't dead. The scissor stab from Fujiko only injured him. Okay, so she did stab him in the back, but when they went in, he didn't have any scissors in his back. So, huh? Well, what's the timeline here? That, like, she got up, stabbed him, and then passed out again? What's the circle? What? But yeah, also, this is also crazy, but, like, the scratches could only happen if Fuyuko didn't kill him, but you killed him. That doesn't make any damn sense. Like, seeing the scratches made complete sense when we thought Fuyuko did it. He scratched like, do you think that the scissor stab in the back would instantly kill somebody? And even if it did, instantaneous death could still cause somebody to do that. They could still, in a millisecond, do that. Like, this is a very, very silly, it is cool in some ways, but really not working in a lot of other ways. Yep, sure, I swear, crap kids like you can really say nothing but crap. That was some definitive evidence. Blackmail photos. Yeah, okay, that's you in the picture, isn't it, sir? And the man next to you. He's a pretty big member of the Yakuza, right? Okay, looks like you're giving him a bribe. So, okay, it has nothing to do with any of the shit that happened? Why did he hide them here? Okay, the reporter's blackmailing you with his picture, and the reporter was hiding it in there. Okay, never mind. But yeah, he also did this with, like, all the other cops in the room. So it's not even, you can't even really say, like, oh, he's the one who did it. The whole police did it. All the police did this. Don't blackmail me next time. Whoops, there is no next time. Insane. Insane. All the cops did a murder on this man. And then, yeah, pin it on her. One wound, but he was stabbed twice. That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy also that, like, putting the knife further in killed him like that, instantaneously. That's crazy. Insane to imagine. And yeah, that's why she thought she did it. After all that, him trying to pretend, hey, kid, I need those pictures for evidence. Whew, thanks for finding them, kid. I'll just take them now. We just said we know you're the one. We didn't say, like, oh, someone else did it. We said we know you did it. I mean, again, him and all the other cops that were in the room. But all right, bring a knife out. Oh, this? Nothing. Just took it out. In front of a cop. Give me those pictures. Nah, I don't want to sell them to the newspaper. And again, yeah, he pulls a gun on us. Don't push your luck, kid. Hand those photos over. You fell for it. The minute you took that gun out, it was clear you're guilty. Okay, then hits him with the fucking rubber band thing from the manga proper thing we do later. Oh my god. I can't believe he set that up all the way back here. It's still so ridiculous. Again, where is the rubber band? I don't believe this. This is just like the manga proper. You can't, that's not how it works. But alright, then we got away. He didn't even close his eyes. He didn't even blink. But we got away. Crazy. BT's a master of tricks. Wonder how he did it. Okay. And then, okay. Yeah, the reporter was there. Heard the whole thing. Yep. And so, Fuyuko Nakagawa was proven innocent. Not only that, but ties between the Yakuza and the police were made public and raised a lot of hell at the police department. Okay, good, yeah. That is, well, I didn't even think about that, but, like, I thought they were gonna get all the cops for the murder, but a bunch of the cops worked on a murder together, and they were doing all the Yakuza shit together. It makes sense. Changing the subject, back when I found those photings in that painting, there was one I purposely didn't show BT. It was her stealing, so, okay, she was getting blackmailed by the reporter, that's why the reporter asked her there as well, and everything like that. Okay. Fuyuko was being blackmailed too. She's stealing. Hell yeah. That's my girl. Trying to murder a rapist. Stealing. Hell yeah. That's the real reason she went to that reporter's house. The whole story about self-defense was just for her to protect her own ego. What? What? You think this guy was gonna blackmail her and so she stabbed him with the scissors? I don't think so. And maybe get some support from the public too. But it made me think, does that mean that Fuyuko went to the reporter's house intending to kill him? Insane to assume that based on nothing, Koichi. And not the definitely much more real scenario, which was she was being blackmailed by a reporter, and then she went there to go deal with it, and he was like, okay, I'll give you these pictures if you have sex with me. That's definitely gotta be what the case was. Insane to jump to, oh, she must have went there to murder him. What? You don't think that would have got her into 1,000 times more trouble? Crazy. And also, it was to protect her own ego? Not to protect herself from going to jail for stealing, but to protect her ego? What does that even mean? Like, what would that, what are you trying to imply she's trying to protect? What ego would there be to protect that, like, he's blackmailing her and being like, look, you're stealing poorly. I'm going to go to the public as a reporter and say, look, this girl's stealing badly. She sucks at stealing. And so she killed him because he was insulting how good of a thief she was. What? I don't know what else it could possibly mean to protect her own ego in regards to this. It would be to protect her innocence, not her ego. What? Okay, we still got more. I thought that was the end of the chapter. Should I show this to BT? Huh, those watches were made in Switzerland. Did you know that? He'd probably reject the fact she was stealing. He might be sly himself, but if he knew that Fuyuko was a criminal like that... I don't know, BT's a criminal too. I'm not sure who gives shits. But I mean, assuming she killed him, that's a different story. But, on purpose, whatever. Well, he would allow himself to think that. That's just who he is. And he's my best friend. So, okay, yeah, you're just gonna destroy... The fact that Koichi does think this one is a outright murder and is like, but my friend would ignore it if I showed it to him, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Crazy Koichi. Insane. Alright, so the disappearing trick. Like in the picture, if you place a mirror on both sides of the table, you can see that the legs, it creates the illusion, that at the legs, it creates the illusion that the floor border is continuing. BT had this planned out from the beginning to use on the cop guy. Okay, yeah, so he set this all up ahead of time. Alright, and yeah, we use this again in part 3 of JoJo with Polnareff and Alessi, so getting a lot of use out of this stuff. Alright, that was BT. What the fuck? Who the hell is this? That's BT, that's just Dio. That's just straight up Dio. With a fucking mask. What are those called again? Domino mask. What is this? What is this limp noodle coming off of him? Okay, I guess that's BT when he's a bit older. But not old BT, which we'll get to at some point. And not cool guy BT, whatever the fuck that is. But okay. That's it for this one shot. I hope you enjoyed the one shot, the whole manga proper, everything. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Until next time, get the fuck out of here.